r/AskReddit. What is a lot unhealthier than most people think it is? Repeatedly letting yourself sunburn for the sake of a tan. Fruit juice. Obsession. Whether it's food, drugs, or a huge crush, obsessions are really dangerous and can warp your mind so you don't correctly value real life stuff. Receipt paper. https://www.nkb.nlm.ni.gov/pmc/articles/pmc 5,453,537/. Depression. It's not just sadness. It has serious physical health consequences over the long run. Suicide, sedentary lifestyle, stress, lack of motivation, fear of taking risks, etc. People diagnosed with depression don't live as long of a natural life as people without. 2 words. Social media. Staying up late. People tend to downplay the risks of not getting enough sleep because they are not immediately evident. Alcohol. Not chewing food enough. The enzymes in saliva help break down food before it hit the stomach, so the longer it's exposed to them, the more nutrients we absorb from what we eat. Swallowing too early contributes to an inefficient gut biome, and that's the first line of defense for the immune system. Nutrition bars and yogurt. Many have greater than 30 g. 1 teaspoon of sugar equals 4.2 grams, which is almost the same as a 12-ounce Coke, which has 32 grams of sugar. Sitting. TL. Doctor, nothing is healthy. Non-fat packaged foods. You'd be much better off eating the fat that was already there, rather than eating all the sugar that replaced it. Juice. Have you seen how much sugar is in it? Bottling up your emotions because you're afraid to open up. Speedy weight loss. Some folks will do a ton of cardio and starve themselves of calories. They absolutely demolish their muscle mass, kill their metabolism, and end up with nutritional deficiencies. I have friends who've ended up in the hospital, and they honestly thought they were minding their health in the best way or ways possible. The salad you drenched in dressing. Sugar. Readdit. Not wearing a mask. Biting your nails. My friend was a chronic nail biter, she got sepsis. Subway. Sedentary lifestyles. Weed smoking. Any plant matter releases carcinogens and messes with your lungs. Also has been linked to decreased brain development in frequent users under 25. Lead characters in pop culture downing entire tubs of ice cream every time they're feeling sad/depressed and still managing to fit into size 2 dresses. Don't do that, people. It doesn't work that way. IRL. Edit. It doesn't work that way for most people. Starbucks. Some frappuccinos have 70 grams of sugar. Mouth breathing. Posting negative troll comments. It seriously accomplishes nothing and affects the overall mood of everyone involved, which of course promotes having an unhealthy life. Watching porn. It completely rewires your reward system so you no longer get aroused nor motivated to be with real people, and it's linked to erectile dysfunction, depression and lower self-esteem. It also produces changes in the prefrontal cortex similar to those of coke addicts. Getting a PhD. I'm tired people acting like it's a cure-all or it's completely harmless. Soda. Literally no benefits come out of it except for drinking caffeine for energy, which you could get somewhere healthier. Blue light from all of our technology. Watching the news, Fox News, CNN, etc. Close bracket. Literally everything, apparently. Nutrition bars. Muffins aren't real breakfast. It's just cake. Wearing constricting, non-natural, non-cotton, tighter than skin clothes and especially underwear. Especially skinnier than skinny jeans and nylon/polyester minute thongs. Tighter than ribs, tons padded and wire-stabbing polyester/nylon bras. And constricting elastic underwear for guys. They constrict your body's functions. Don't air out causing chafing. Reduce sperm counts. Cause skin infections and discomfort, and are too heavy on your pocket for not much good. It's time, people, to confess. and to come back to the fine ribbed vests slash boxer briefs slash briefs for men, and cotton, relaxed panties and bras for women. Stress. Some stress is good and keeps you alive and motivated, but most people live with so much stress it has adverse effects on their health. Make sure you pick your battles. Don't let every single thing you do in a day stress you out. Vaping. Wet lung looks like no joke. Granular. I once saw a chart showing the disparity of what average people thought about the healthiness of an item versus a group of nutritionists. The biggest disparity by far was granular bars, which made sense. Willful ignorance. BuzzFeed. Well covered for starters. Obsessing over healthy eating. Constant pressure to perform in order to survive, with no room for breath or failure. Laundry baskets. One wrong move, and suddenly you slightly less skin on one hand. Red meat. Staying in an abusive relationship. Artificial light. Goldfish. The snack that smiles back. Toxic positivity SMH. Not wearing a mask. Hint hint. Coming from someone who loves it. Meat. Also. Dairy. Smoothies. Anxiety. The effects are physical as well. As someone who comes from a family prone to high blood pressure anyway, it is a constant concern. Heavily processed grains, such as white flour or instant rice, eating them causes big spikes and crashes in your blood sugar levels, which leaves you constantly hungry. This leads to overeating and weight gain. In fact, obesity levels started to rise rapidly around the time that the high carb, low fat diet became popular. Bread. Rice cakes. You think because they are bland they must be healthy snacks, but they are basically as bad as French fries. My uncle died from this in his 50s. I think it's called wet brain in layman terms. Absolutely horrible way to die. Pop-Tarts. I have no idea why you Americans think it's breakfast food, but goddamn it's a treat. Like pure sugar. Banana chips. Oily bastards. Orange juice. Coronavirus. Apparently. Living in an urbanized area. Orange juice. So much damn sugar. Chaotic relationships. Juice. Death. We have no idea what comes after. We could be at eternal peace. But we could just as easily be dragged down to the deepest parts of hell where Satan slowly removes the tartar from our teeth with that weird dentist pick thingy for all eternity. We know nothing for certain. So just don't die and you'll be fine. Fruit juice. I don't know if it's mentioned here already, but if it is it's worth repeating. You see the fancy package with no preservatives and it expires in 2021 lol. Marijuana. People think it's safe since it's used in medicine, but uncontrollable consumption of psychoactive substance can't be a little bit unhealthy as psychological and as physical. BTW writing this comment stoned. Milk. Diet soda. Being depressed is really bad for you physically. French fries. That thing is so much fat. Keeping your feelings to yourself. Learn to confront and communicate. People. Looking at screens for hours on end. Especially harmful when it's only a few inches from your face. Put it down and go to bed. AAMOF. I'm going to do that right now. Sugar. Jesus Christ, it ruins the shit out of your body. Resetting yourself. It's okay for you to want to restart your life. Find new friends and do new things. All because what happened in the past are some of the things you're better living without. But then your new phase in life turned out not being what you expected. So you reset again, and if it happens again, you reset again. This is all considerably time consuming on you and other straining effects on your mental well-being. You need to make sure to know what you want out of people, what you want out of life, and how you can handle it all. If you're finding yourself resetting so much, burning yourself out from having to relearn new things, reintroduce yourself to new people and vice versa, it may very well be that it's you that's not certain with what you want out of life. TikTok.